Welcome to the channel. I'm Emmett the artist. Now listen, I haven't posted in a very long time, and if you're one of the few subscribers who still pays attention and looks once in a while in here, let me explain, right? So basically, before I go into this video, as you saw the thumbnail, we'll get to that in a second. But as an artist, I started to realize that for YouTube, when you have a 9 to 5 job, it's very hard to keep track and keep the schedule going and have these complicated drawings and make schedules and get everything out on time. So I figure I will do the art when I have the time, and I possibly will post some things here and there um, pertaining to that stuff. But then I figure, you know what? I like art. I like comic books, obviously. I like media. I like pop culture. So, I'm going to shift the channel a little bit here, and I'm going to just talk about comics, toys, movies, things like that, things that interest me, things that hopefully interest you. So, having said all that, that's where the channel is going. Hopefully, I can make a schedule that'll work for me. And also, sometimes you get a faceless video when I'm on the go, when I'm at work, when I'm doing things, and I can't sit in front of a camera. So that way, I can upload more frequently, right? So, having said all that, get that out the way. Now, listen, X-Men '97. I've been very excited for it, as probably you have if you clicked on the thumbnail. And I grew up as a teenager with X-Men in the 90s. Jim Lee's X-Men, which is based off of Jim Lee's 91, 92 X-Men designs. That comic book is the best-selling comic book of all time, right? And one of the greatest comic book artists to ever walk the earth. And the series did not disappoint. I mean, it was obviously aimed at kids, but man, it was more than that. It was very adult centric and driven. And I think that's what a misconception about that, you know, that the X Men are very political and very, conscious about society. But that's another video for another day. Well, we've been hearing now that the reviews are out for some critics, and they're saying this thing is amazing, right? And the showrunner has now penned the second season and was working on the third season. That's how much confidence Disney had with this particular show, which makes us excited, right? Because we're like, well, all right, look, this is great. But it seems like the showrunner fumbled the bag a little bit there. Now, this is just rumors, and I must say, nothing substantiated. Neither he nor Disney have said why they have parted ways. But it's very strange. They have worked with this showrunner for a very long time. Now, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know what the legality of everything is, and of course everything's just still, this could be anything, right? He might not be guilty of anything. Obviously, listen, even if he has an OnlyFans, it's not illegal, right? To own and have and run an OnlyFans, right? So if that's the case, that this is what it is, and we will only speculate because this is what's going around, what is being reported in other channels and other trades, that the certain showrunner had an OnlyFans. Now Disney could say to the showrunner, and hopefully they did, "Hey, listen, we have a brand, we have a show that you're working as a cartoon. Mind you, it might be more of a teenager, adult, mid 40s, crowd, but still a cartoon, still Disney. We don't want pics that are unflattering and floating around for our very loved X-Men '97, which we are so happy with." And if he said no, that's a bag fumble. Like, why would you do that, right? Like, you know. So hopefully, this is not the case, right? Hopefully, there's something else that warranted this sort of separation between Disney and the showrunner. I for one can't wait to see it this month. Give you the lowdown on that. But right now, it's been reported that the reason that he might have split with Disney is because of the OnlyFans account, and I'm hoping that's not true. Hoping it's something else. I don't know what else could be that it's positive, because it just always points negative. I mean, his email has been deactivated. His social media is all in a frenzy, and all the stuff you can look up yourself. I'm not gonna post anything. I'm not gonna link anything down below. Again, this is all available information. But again, I'm hoping that that's the case. That it's just some sort of misunderstanding, and I just wish it would have ended amicably and they could have been resolved. And anything that came after that as a result of, maybe if it was OnlyFans, that Disney would like, hey, this was there, yes, but quickly everything was taken down and we are behind our showrunner and yada yada yada, but that's not happening. Maybe they're still trying to figure it out. I don't know, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you care? Do you think it's an OnlyFans? Do you think something bigger than OnlyFans happened? You think it's an HR issue other than OnlyFans? Let me know in the comments below. And again, thank you for tuning in. And I'm gonna try to put these videos out more often, and I will share my art with you whenever I can. So hopefully, stay tuned for everything how the channel's going in the future. Support it. Right now, I got a garage door background. Hopefully, that'll change in the coming months. Hopefully, I can get a place where I can actually build out a studio. But until then, this is what we got. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.